Good morning to all of you. This is our second class. In previous class, we discussed about the basic concept about life processes, and there is so many life processes in our body. And today we discuss about the nutrition in human beings. In previous class we know about the autotrophic nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition, and we comparatively discuss about those type of nutrition. But we know today about the nutrition in complex muscular or molecular basis of complex level organism like human beings is a so complex order of organism. That is the main topic of our today's discussion. Now, very first we know about the structure of human digestive system through which food substance are digested in our body. That's why very first we know about the total digestive system in our body. This is mainly divided into two way. One is alimentary canal and another things is associated glands. Alimentary canal is consist of so many parts. Here we if we consider in this figure, then you can see here is a total digestive system image. You see that in this figure there is a total complete digestive system of human being. Alimentary canal is consist mouth, esophagus, stomach, intestine. Intestine is two types, small intestine and large intestine. Yes, this is the alimentary canal part, and the another associated gland which is help in our digestion, in our body food digestion. That associated gland is salivary gland, gastric gland, liver and pancreas. So here separately So here separately shown alimentary canal part and associated gland, name of the associated gland you see in this particular portion. Now I step by step describe about those associated part and the associated enzyme which help to food digestion. The very first part, name of the part is mouth or buccal cavity, through which food materials breaks into small pieces, and after the breakdown of the food materials from the mouth, there is also present salivary gland. You see in this figure there is also present salivary gland. Pair of salivary gland is present in our mouth. What is the function of salivary gland? Salivary gland secretes saliva which contain one kind of digestive enzyme, name of this enzyme is salivary amylase. Salivary amylase. Remember this digestive enzyme name. In mouth there is present salivary gland which secrete salivary amylase that help to digest our food materials. Which kind of food is digest in our mouth? In our mouth, obviously carbohydrate type of food materials is digest. Only carbohydrate, not protein or fat. Only carbohydrate type of food materials is digest in our mouth through the help of salivary amylase enzyme. Next part is esophagus. This is the second most part, and this help to taking the food materials from mouth and help to movement to the stomach. And here one kind of movement, food movement is found, that is peristaltic movement, or through the digestive tract contraction or relaxation. Through the mode of contraction and relaxation, food materials are propagated from uppermost part to lowermost part. Here if we see this box, then you understand that mouth is function. What is the function of mouth? Intake of whole food. Then next is teeth. Teeth help to chewing the food materials. And next tongue. Tongue help to rolling the food and obviously tasting the food. And next is salivary gland. Salivary gland, what is the function of salivary gland? Salivary gland secrete saliva that contain salivary amylase enzyme, and it's help to break down the carbohydrate type of food or starch into maltose. Maltose is a one kind of sugar. Next part of our digestive tract is stomach. Stomach is the next part of esophagus, and this is a bag-like structure. You see in this figure, this is a pouch-like structure and it is highly muscular. And you already read or you already learn in lower class, stomach actually main function is it secrete one kind of acid. The name of, what is the name of this acid? Yes, this acid name is HCl. HCl is secrete only the part or only the organ which name is stomach. Stomach secrete HCl, and that's why it, what is the function of HCl? HCl help to the medium acidic help to the medium, that particular area acidic. For what? For the digestion of the food materials. For digestion of the food materials, HCl make that particular area acidic and increase the pH of that area. Here also, here also secrete one digestive enzyme. What is the name of the digestive enzyme that secrete from stomach? Obviously, the name is pepsin. The name is pepsin. Pepsin is secret from digestive enzyme from the stomach. Is a one of the digestive enzyme and secret from stomach. And what is the function of this enzyme? This enzyme only function on the protein type of food material. On the protein type of food material. This enzyme function only the protein type of food material and break down protein into protease, or from breakdown of protein, what is produced in breakdown of protein? Amino acid is produced. Amino acid, it is the simple form of protein, and from the breakdown of the protein amino acid is produced. Here I said a short trick for your better remembrance of the some enzyme and their actual the function of particular substrate. Here we see in this, I write that here pepsin and trypsin all are end with, here we, if we follow the spelling of the pepsin and trypsin, all are end with in. When in some enzyme names end with in, then you no doubtly write that this enzyme obviously function only with protein component or protein food component. Protein food component directly function with protein food component. Next, next part of our digestive system is small intestine. It is the most important part or the most important portion of our digestive enzyme. Why it is the most important part or important portion of digestive enzyme? Because most of the food component or food types, variation of food materials are digest in small intestine. Here you see carbohydrate, fat, protein, all food materials are digest, or all food material digestive enzyme are present in the particular portion, that is small intestine. That's why it is very vital for our digestion of food materials, because here carbohydrate food materials also digest, here fat food materials also digest, and protein also digest here. That's why it is the most important part in our digestive tract or alimentary tract. Small intestine is subdivided into three parts. Here you see one, first part name is duodenum, middle part is jejunum, and the last part name is ileum. Duodenum is which portion? It is the end of the stomach and the start of the small intestine. That particular portion name is duodenum, and the middle part of the small intestine name is jejunum, And the last part, where the small intestine is end and large intestine is start, that particular part name is ileum. Here all you see that another associated gland name is liver. Liver is the larger organ in human body. Remember, in exam point of view, it is a so important short question that which part of the human body is large, or which organ is the largest in a human body, that name is liver. And this is the associated part and help in digestion, food digestion, because liver manufacture, one function of the liver is it produce bile. Actually in this particular portion bile is produced, and which stored in, where it is stored in gallbladder, and when required then it is secret, and here so many salt is released, and that help indirectly in food digestion. The name of the salt is sodium staurocolate, sodium glycolate. These two kind of salt is here found, and that help to food digestion. Next associated gland name is pancreas. Next associated gland is pancreas. It secretes some enzyme, digestive enzyme. The name of the digestive enzyme is amylase, trypsin, and lipase. Amylase function, where amylase function on the substrate starch or carbohydrate. Trypsin function on the substrate protein component or protein food materials, and lipase function on the fat food materials or fat on the fat substrate are break down by lipase. And fat break down into small molecule. That simple form of the fat is fatty acid and glycerol. Glycerol. Fat breakdown into fatty acid and glycerol. Carbohydrate breakdown, and it is from the simple form, their name is glucose. And protein breakdown, and the simple form, name of the simple form of the protein breakdown is amino acid. Remember this, it is so important in exam point of view. In exam asks where fat is breakdown, where glucose or the carbohydrate food materials is breakdown, and which simple form or the which component is formed by the breakdown of the glucose or fat or protein. Here we see the flow chart and try to understand it so clearly that when food components are rich in the small intestine part, in small intestine part already I said that every kind of food component are present, every kind of food component are rich: carbohydrate, fat, and protein. Then there is already present that kind of breakdown of digestive enzyme. Carbohydrate breakdown digestive enzyme also present, fat breakdown digestive enzyme also present, protein breakdown digestive enzyme also present there. And carbohydrate breakdown into simple form, what is produced? Glucose. From carbohydrate breakdown, glucose is produced. From fat, fatty acid and glycerol is produced. And from protein, amino acid is produced. Next we see that in small intestine, there is also, if we observe the structure of the small intestine, then we found there is present so many finger like projection that are hanging in the wall of the small intestine, that are hanging in the wall of the small intestine. And what is the function of that finger like projection? The finger like projection name is villi. VILLI. Remember this, in exam point of view this is important. What is the name of the finger like projection which is found in small intestine? The name of that finger like projection is villi. What is the function of this villi? This villi is help to absorb the simple form of food component for nourishment of blood, and it is where it is sent into our blood for energy, for producing energy, or for our body activities, or for our body movement. It The next last most part is large intestine. It is the, if you see the figure, then you understand that it is a D-shaped structure, and this is the last most part of the digestive tract, and it is a portion where undigested food are goes and here stored, and after that it is released the through from our body as a role of ejection, or the way this process name is ejection. And here another function of the large intestine is that here excess water is absorbed. See here, the intestine wall, the excess water is absorbed by the intestinal wall. See this particular portion, then you understand the excess portion of the excess water is absorbed by the larger intestinal part. And another function is that undigested or the toxic substance is released from our body through anus, and this process name is ejection. Now quickly revise with the help of this figure. Everyone see this figure. In our digestive system there is so many part. One part is our associated gland is also present, and in digestive system there is so many part or subdivision. The subdivision or the that part name is mouth, esophagus, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, and the associated gland name is salivary gland, gastric gland, liver, and pancreas. From when food is enter from outside to inside, then in mouth there is present salivary gland. It secrete salivary amylase, and it break down the carbohydrate food materials into form of glucose or sucrose. Next, the undigested part of the food materials are go through the esophagus, and where it is reached, and it is reached into the stomach. And everyone know that in stomach there is present HCl, it secrete and it increase the medium acidic, and here also present some digestive enzyme. What is the name? The digestive enzyme name is pepsin, and it act on the protein food component and break down into amino acid, that is the simple form of the protein. Next, food component reach into the small intestine, where all kind of digestive enzyme is present: carbohydrate breakdown digestive enzyme, protein breakdown digestive enzyme, and fat breakdown digestive enzyme. All enzyme of the nature of the food component, that kind of enzyme is secret and break down into their single form. If protein is break down, then amino acid is produced, and if fat is break down, then fatty acid and glycerol is produced. After that, the undigested part of the food component are goes to the larger intestine part, and where excess amount of water is reabsorbed, and after that the undigested part of the food component is released through our from our body with the help of anus. So end of today's class, and thank you to all.